Today's video is sponsored by Relay, and we're going to be talking about cash flow problems. It's a real thing that happens during the course of business, so let's talk about it. You don't have to feel like you're the only one that's going through this problem or that your business is going to fail because you have it. It's a normal thing that happens, and there are ways to correct it. And just for full disclosure, because you know I like to be real with you, the reason why I'm doing this video is because right now I have a business that's experiencing a cash flow problem. Before we dive deeper into the different types of cash flow issues you could be having in your business, let's define what cash flow means. Cash flow is how money moves into and out of your business. When you order supplies or inventory, that is money moving out of your business. When you make a sale on Etsy and Etsy sends you deposits, that's money moving into your business. If you pay someone to help you with your shop, that is money moving out. Cash flow can be both positive and negative. A positive cash flow means that you have more money coming into your business than you have going out, while a negative cash flow means just the opposite. You have more money going out of your business than you have coming in. There are also different types of cash flow, but for us as Etsy sellers, the one that we're mainly concerned with is operating cash flow. Operating cash flow is the net cash flow you generate with your normal business operations. And of course, we want this to be a positive cash flow so your business is growing. A cash flow problem is when you have more money going out of your business than you have coming in. And this might result in you having problems paying some of your expenses. If you're experiencing any of the things that I'm showing on the screen right now, then you could be experiencing cash flow problems. Before I dive deeper into the different type of cash flow issues you could experience, I want to tell you a little bit about Relay, because banking with Relay can help you out with some of the issues that I'm going to go through. Relay is a financial technology company and not a bank. Their banking services are provided by Thread Bank. They offer business checking that's really built for business owners. There are no account minimums, overdraft fees, monthly fees, or account opening fees. They give you up to 20 separate no-fee bank accounts and up to 50 virtual or physical debit cards, which really helps out when developing a cash management system for your business. When your money comes in from Etsy or other various sources, you'll be able to automate the transfer of money between your different checking accounts, and Relay will help you simplify payments to your vendors. For more information on Relay, you can watch my full Relay review video, which I have linked above me in the cards, or you can use the link I have in the description, which will take you to the Relay website. Now let's talk about cash flow problems. One cash flow problem you can be having is not knowing what your cash flow is. And this means not knowing what money is coming into your business and going out of your business. If you're using only the tools that Etsy provides you in the Etsy Shop Manager, then you could not have a clear understanding of what you have really coming into your business and going out when it comes to expenses. Your business checking account in connection with tools like QuickBooks can help you with this issue. QuickBooks integrates with Relay to give you a clear picture of your cash flow and your profit and loss. When you log into Relay, you can see details on each one of your accounts. And within those accounts, you can see your transaction details. Relay gives very clear and descriptive transaction details, which makes it much easier for you to do your bookkeeping and categorize your transactions. Did you know that your business needs an emergency fund just like you have for your personal finances? Well, yes, it does. And in business terms, this is called a cash reserve. I've heard it recommended that for a business, you should have at least 3 to 6 months of your monthly business expenses in your cash reserve. If you don't already have your cash reserve set up, a good way to do this is by setting up multiple bank accounts in Relay. Relay gives you up to 20 accounts, so you have more than enough accounts to work with, and there are no fees on these accounts. So what you would end up doing is using Relay's automation features to automatically send money into your cash reserves account. And you can do this by sending a specific dollar amount or a specific percentage based on your income. This basically means that with Relay, you can automate putting money into your cash reserves or your business's emergency fund. If you're an Etsy seller that makes a physical product, then chances are you've experienced a cash flow problem when it comes to buying supplies. We've all heard of living paycheck to paycheck. Well, the equivalent of this in your business is when you need the revenue that you get from a sale in order to be able to buy the supplies that you need to make that item. If you started your Etsy business like I did without a lot of cash investment, then this is where you could be with your business. When you're operating your business in this stage, you need a very good system to manage the flow of your money. You need to know where every penny of your money is going. I did this by setting up a cash flow management system with Relay. I have multiple accounts set up so I can split my income into different categories. I have a percentage of my income that goes into my account that I use to buy supplies for my apparel. I have percentages that go into a tax account, a payroll account, a cash reserve account, and a general business expenses account. If you want to know more about how I set up my cash management system, you can watch the video I have linked above me in the cards where I tell you all about my multiple Relay checking accounts. Depending on what you sell on Etsy, you might have products that sell better during certain seasons or around certain holidays. This can greatly affect your cash flow during slow periods. During the time that I've had my shop, I noticed that some items sell during certain seasons or certain holidays, and just like clockwork, the sales will immediately drop when that time period is over. What I try to do is to come up with at least 1 or 2 bestsellers, more if I can, that are not seasonal. I want these to be items that will sell throughout the entire year, so I have a firm foundation of sales. Another reason that you could be experiencing cash flow issues is that you're selling your items on Etsy at prices that are too low, resulting in low profit margins. And this can be even worse when you need to run a sale or give a discount. If you run into this problem, your pricing strategy could be off. Keeping a close eye on your prices and your expenses will let you know if you need to make pricing adjustments. This is something that I'm going through myself. I recently had to raise the prices on a few of my listings because I realized that my profit margins were too low. When I originally priced the items, I was working on being competitive in the marketplace. I learned that having a competitive price but not making a good profit margin wasn't good for my business. So there you have it. Those are a few cash flow problems that you may be experiencing and how banking with Relay can help you resolve them. And here's a bonus tip. Once you realize that you do have cash flow issues, it's time to cut expenses. You want to look for ways to cut your operating expenses as much as you can. Having cash flow issues doesn't mean the end of your business. It just means you need to implement some strategies to get your cash flow moving in a positive direction. Watch this video right here for tips on how to bring in more sales on Etsy, which will be definitely beneficial to your cash flow.